A very warm welcome to all judicial service aspirants. In this segment, I shall brief you about the eligibility criteria, the pattern followed by different states in their recruitment process for the Civil Judge Junior Division examination. The basic essential requirement to sit for this exam is a degree in law. You can obtain that in two ways. The first being a 5-year integrated course right after your plus 2. Now, what if you have a degree in some other field? Don't worry, you can still pursue law. You can join a 3-year course for law that is meant for graduates. Every state in their notification for this exam mentions a particular date. You must possess this degree in law before that particular date. However, Rajasthan provides an exception. It allows the final year students to appear in the preliminary exam. However, the condition being that they must possess this degree in law by the time they sit for the main examination. The next essential condition required for appearing in this exam is the age. The lower limit to appear for this exam is 21. It is increased to 23 for certain states. The marked difference, however, lies in the upper age limit to appear for this exam. Let's see. For Delhi, it is 32. Himachal and Madhya Pradesh is 35. 37 for Punjab. 40 for Rajasthan. 42 for Haryana. Now, these upper age limits are for the general category candidates. Further age relaxations are provided for different categories. Punjab and Rajasthan even provide for a women reservation. Now, another essential condition to take this exam is the regional language. For example, among the list of these states, Punjab asks whether you possess the essential qualification as to clearing the Punjabi exam in class 10th. What if you did not opt Punjabi in class 10th? Don't worry, you can still take this exam. The Language Department of Punjab conducts this exam more than once every year. They make sure to conduct it well in time before a major exam is notified. Now, coming to the pattern of the examination. The judicial service examinations are divided into 3 parts. The first is a qualifying exam, that is the preliminary one. Why is it called a qualifying one? Because the marks are not added in the final merit. The marks obtained in the preliminary one are only used to check whether you qualify for the next stage. Now, the next stage is the main examination, which is a subjective exam. You will have to physically write the answers in this exam. Once you qualify the main exam, you will appear for the interview. Your final merit will be based on a total score of your marks obtained in the main exam and the interview. As of now, there is no All India exam for judicial services. We might expect the same in the coming years. For the time being, every state conducts its own examination. Now, let's discuss about the pattern that is followed in the preliminary exam. It is an objective type exam. You are presented with multiple choice questions. Just select the right answer as per your knowledge. Punjab and Haryana give you 2 hours to solve 125 questions in the preliminary exam. Let's note, what does Delhi do? Delhi gives you 2.5 hours to solve 200 questions. So Delhi, it's all a matter of speed. The Himachal Pradesh preliminary exam is divided in 3 parts. 3 exams are conducted in one day, which are of 1 hour duration each. The law subjects are divided in 3 parts: Civil Law 1, Civil Law 2 and Criminal Law. Later in this video, I will bifurcate how these sections are divided. Rajasthan asks 100 questions in 2 hours. 70 of these questions are based on law, 15 on English and 15 on Hindi. The Madhya Pradesh preliminary exam is an online exam. You are asked 150 questions in 2 hours. In the notification of the Madhya Pradesh Civil Judge Junior Division examination, every subject has been earmarked specific number of questions. So you know these many questions will be asked from this particular subject, and computer based questions are also asked in Madhya Pradesh preliminary exam. Every wrong answer carries with it a negative marking. It ranges from 1/4 to 1/5. However, there is no negative marking in Rajasthan. If you leave a question unattempted in the preliminary exam, no negative marking will be attracted. We all are aware we crack the exam based on the cutoff obtained as per the score obtained by the top bracket of students. However, every state mentions a minimum mark below which they will not clear any candidate. Now this minimum percentage for Delhi is 60%, while for Punjab and Haryana it is 30%, but the cutoff is much higher than this minimum limit. The syllabus prescribed for the preliminary exam is the same as that of the main exam, but in addition to that syllabus, certain additional topics have been added, and I shall be discussing the same in my next video, wherein we shall analyze the syllabus of different states. Now coming to the main exam, it is a subjective exam. Now first, your subjects on law are divided into three parts: Civil Law 1, Civil Law 2 and Criminal Law. Let's analyze Civil Law 2 first. Civil Law 2 incorporates your family law, Hindu law, Muslim law, registration and limitation. The remaining subjects with respect to civil law are covered in Civil Law 1, that is CPC. Your mercantile law, that is the commercial law, contract, etc. They are all covered in Civil Law 1. Evidence is covered in Civil Law 1 as well as in Criminal Law. The other subjects under criminal law are naturally CRPC and IPC. The main exam contains 3 papers on each subject of law. Besides that, they contain either 1 additional paper or 2 additional papers based upon your language. Like in Delhi, you have a total of 4 exams in your main exam, 3 of law and 1 exam based upon your legal GK, Hindi and English, just 1. Whereas in Punjab and Haryana, you have to attempt a total of 5 exams, 3 of law, 1 of Hindi and 1 of English. So states have certain different variations about taking the main exam. Now in Rajasthan, family law is not part of their syllabus. So their subjects in law are simply divided into civil law and criminal law. Law paper 1, law paper 2. Now a surprising fact, if you are a fresh aspirant and you are not aware about this, you are provided with bare acts in certain states while taking the main examination. Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and Himachal provide you with the bare acts. They are not provided, however, in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Let me tell you about the nature of these bare acts. Like in Haryana, recently freshly printed compendiums were provided. Like in Civil Law 1, we were provided with a booklet that was titled Civil Law 1. The first page contained an index as to what all bare acts have been provided in this compendium and on what page does it begin from. Later, when you open that page, the index will be provided, complete index will be provided of that bare act, and the substantive sections also include the illustration parts. So we'll see how to use them when I discuss the strategy for the main exam, right? Now once you qualify the main exam, you reach the final frontier, that is the interview. In order to reach the interview, we have to note one critical thing. In order to crack mains, no doubt you have to clear the cutoff, but you have to obtain a minimum percentage marks in each of the exam. Like on average it is 45% for each exam. Minimum 45% marks in Civil Law 1, Civil Law 2, Criminal Law, language exams. And my aggregate of all the exams should be more than 50%. If this basic criteria is not fulfilled, you do not qualify the main exam. However, if your basic criteria is met and you are able to clear the general cutoff based upon the score obtained by all the candidates, you are called for the interview. Now basically this was a discussion about the eligibility criteria and the pattern followed by different states. So keep following us for more updates on everything you need to know about how to crack the judicial service examinations. Do subscribe our YouTube and Telegram channels. You can find the link in the description box. Thank you so much.